Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel containing Excel videos. In this video I'm going to explain about the Hlookup function and how it differs from Vlookup function. Those who have seen my previous videos on Vlookup, you would have clearly understood this Vlookup function helps you in extracting the data from vertical table. By saying vertical table, what I mean is, now consider this example. Look at this table. Now when I add records to this table is going to grow vertical in this direction, right? So that's the reason I call this as a vertical table. And when you do a VLOOKUP from here, and if you refer to this table, the way it is going to search is it will start from the topmost row and it will go searching vertically downwards, and that's the reason we call it as a VLOOKUP function. Now the similar way, let's see how Hlookup function works. Since I said this is a vertical table, let's see the opposite of this, which I call it as a horizontal table. Now look at this table as an example. Now all the column headings are in rows and the data is updated in columns. And when I go ahead and add more records to this table is going to grow horizontal in this direction towards the right. And Excel is actually not a database software. Those who have worked in all the database software will understand that any table can grow only vertical, and this type of horizontal structure for table is not supported by any of the database softwares. But Excel is just a spreadsheet, so it doesn't allow you it doesn't provide you any constraint in the way you you format your data. So accidentally you might come across in certain cases where you can find some tables are designed horizontally like this. So when your data is designed horizontally like this, the best way to extract the data from such a table is by using a Hlookup function. Now let us see this example. So I have the student ID here, and for this student ID I want to retrieve the date of birth. So I will start with inputting an equal to sign. So whenever you give equal to symbol, it is going to instruct Excel that you are going to key in a formula. Now you can start typing the formula name, which is Hlookup, and also you can read the quick description about what this formula is going to do. And when you open the parenthesis, you can understand what are the parameters that you need to supply to this function so that it performs its duty properly. Now the first parameter is lookup value. Here my lookup value is student ID, cell number J4. I am passing J4 as a reference here, comma. Now you can see the control is shifting to the next parameter, and here I have to input the table array. In the previous example you would have seen I have selected the entire column like this as the table array, but here when you do that it is not going to help you. In my next video I will explain what static reference and dynamic reference is, but however I am going to use that concept here. Now I need to select the table exactly like how I have shown here, and I'm going to convert all these references as static by including a dollar symbol, $n, $3, $T, and $7. In my next video I will be explaining more about why we should use a dollar symbol here and what is mean by static reference and dynamic reference. Now I am going to go on to the next parameter, comma. In the Vlookup you would have seen you have to specify the column index number, but here you have to provide the row index number, and here it is the fifth row what I need. So it is going to search horizontally in this direction starting from ID, and it will go like this, and when the right match is found it is going to pick the fifth row. So I'm going to type 5 here, comma, and here I need the approximate match, I mean the exact match, because in this column I'm going to use only the exact match criteria, and I'm going to close the bracket, close the parenthesis, and hit enter. And to copy paste the formula to all the subsequent rows, I just go to the bottom portion of the cell. You can see my cursor is getting changed to a plus symbol, and when you get this plus symbol just double click and the formula is getting copied and pasted to all the cells downwards. So the similar way I'm going to use a closest match. Same Hlookup, open parenthesis, my lookup value is my student ID, comma, and this is my table array. Table array is nothing but in which table I'm going to search for the student ID, so that reference I have given here. Now I'm going to make it as a static reference, comma, the row index number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want the fifth row as a return value, so I'm giving 5 as a row index number, comma, and here I'm taking approximate match. Enter. Now go to the bottom portion of the cell and double click it, and here you got all the information. I can with confidence I can definitely say those who have seen my previous videos, you can understand the difference between the exact match and closest match. However, let me give a quick explanation here. Let's take this example, student ID 2102. It is not there in my database, but still I'm getting some written value here. The reason why I'm getting this is because it is the closest match or the approximate match. So when I press F2, you can find the references what I have given, and here it is going to copy the student ID 2102, and it is going to go to row number 3, and it will start searching horizontally starting from column N. So when it starts searching like this, it is going to find 2102 is in between these two values. So it is taking the opening value, and against the opening value it will calculate the row index number. What I have given here is 5, so it is going to give the fifth row value as a return value, and that is why you see the return value as 8th December 1968. So if you like this video, please click on the like button, and if you want to receive more video like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.